Welcome to a walk around my imitation Metro6r4 Impreza Subaru. Welcome to Frank. Thought I'd just do a walk around video explaining what we've done, how I've done it, and while the engine cools down because I'm having a little pee. So yes, this is Frank. It's my interpretation, my views of a Metro6r4, which I've always wanted, but can't afford one because they're very expensive, like 150 grand plus. Always loved Subarus, never actually really owned one properly, but I love the Subarus, and yeah, we thought we'd go with that. So what have we done? Obviously, we've taken the floor pan completely out of a 2001 Impreza. We've shortened it by 5 or so inches, or 4.5 inches, I can't remember the exact figure now, to make it in line with the Metro6r4. They're actually longer than the normal Metro wheelbase anyway. But the downside of the Subaru lump, it's a boxer engine and it overhangs the front axle quite a lot, so you're really always forced, you've got whatever car conversion you're trying to do, make sure it's got a long end on it. I end up picking cars with always short ends, short front ends. So anyway, we've done that, we've shortened the prop shaft, done it ourselves, smashed that, not a problem. We moved the handbrake back because again, we took it, how we did it was basically, if you know minis or whatever Metro, you've got a heel board, basically you've got a boot panel that comes under the floor, and then you've got the floor pan. So basically what we did was we unpicked it along the spot welds, shortened the floor pan, and then welded it back up again. So actually underneath you don't see any cut and shut lines, there's no sort of overlap joints or anything silly like that. It's just a shortened floor pan. We took all the Subaru seals out, and then we ended up making some 2mm thick inner seals, which replaced the old Metro seals. They're then welded onto the floor, onto the Metro seals. We put a cage in just for the fun of it. It's not even finished yet, but yeah, we've got a roll cage in there. CDS tubing, I can't remember, 38mm, 42mm. We've had to then mount the radiator in the back because obviously we don't have any room in the front, and we might as well have put it in the back because we've got room. I did originally try to modify the alloy fuel tank alloy radiator that came with it. I balls that up because I was trying to turn all the fittings around. Someone quite obviously said, why don't you just turn the radiator around so all the fittings point out the forward, and then we run stainless steel pipes to the front. And then yeah, we've also got inside this box, there's a charge cooler because we swapped, because obviously the Subaru originally has an intercooler. Bonnet vent goes in the top. Didn't want that, didn't want to modify the bonnet too much. There's the bonnet. So we put a charge cooler on, so it allows us to run a standard bonnet. And yeah, charge cooler's good. Just a certain amount of horsepower that you're all going to be playing with. We modified the inlet manifold, we've dropped down the alternator, moved the alternator across, got rid of the power steering pump, the mechanical one. We've replaced it with a Vauxhall Saphira electric water pump, electric power steering pump. We've got rid of the ABS unit, haven't got any room space for that, you don't need it for a rally car. And so basically we've run brand new copper nickel pipes all the way to the back. We've got a brake bias valve down near there for adjustment in race. We've got my 10-year anniversary present from work from a few years back, a digital dashboard. Daughter did print me a surround, but we realised it melts in the hot heat. Obviously we're supposed to have the rear wings on here and the skirts, we haven't put them on at the moment. We've got side vents here, this is where the air will come into the radiator. We've still got some more welding up to do around the rear wheel arches. Yes, no one really likes exhaust, but it is what it is for the moment until I saw something else out. Yeah, it'd be maybe nice, some sort of twin thing with some sort of diffuser, but I don't know how much room we've got. We've extended the wires back from for the standard fan controls to the back. We've built ourselves our own. This is what I originally started with. Before I even had a Metro6r4, I built myself a metal Metro6r4 tailgate, and then we built some louvers as well and put some textured paint on it just for the fun of it. Colour scheme, gloss orange roof like glass, and matte green all over it because it's my name, and it's a bit of a nod to my dad's old racing colours, who used to be Team Orchard. So yes, what else can we talk about? What else have we done in all this process? Yeah, we're going to modify the old Metro wife motors, I think, to fit onto the Subaru wine loom at some point. We put 80mm spacers on it just to really bring it out to something sensible. The Metro6r4 is so wide, it's unbelievable, about 6 foot wide to track. Yeah, we couldn't really ever fit it all completely in, so what we've ended up doing is we've bought the front bumper forward an inch and a half, 2 inches maybe at the most, and basically what we've done is we've then re-extended this. So again, basically in real life, if you look at it, that there wouldn't exist, it'd be underneath. But we've got to play some games sometimes, haven't we? We've got to play some games. Want to go perspex windows at some point, haven't got that. I'm missing a windscreen, broke that. Standard seats at the moment, sort out the seat belts. Race steering wheel, we've got the old dash in there, we've got the old ECU hanging there, everything's standard inside. Yeah, so can't think what else. Have you got any other questions that I need to answer? Road legal, God knows. I think we're going to attempt an IVA, but it's all a bit of fun, it's all a bit of YouTube. It started in lockdown in January, the second or third lockdown it is in the UK. Yeah, yeah, to make all the front end up, all new light mounts. Metro is actually based on a 90s Metro. The 80s Metros, which is what the original 6r4 was based on, are bloody expensive nowadays. So yeah, I didn't buy one of them, bought a Rio, 500 quid with MOT. For what you're doing with this sort of conversion, it really didn't make any difference. You chop all the front end off, all the front wings are different anyway, so it doesn't matter, they're gone. The only thing is the rear tailgate, but I bought myself a Metro Mark 1 tailgate. So again, I think the rear tailgate's a slightly different shape, but apart from that, the rear quarters, doors and stuff are, you know, are pretty much spot on, and you can just do what you want and get away with it. And nobody will ever know. Alright, I think that's enough chit chat. That was just a little walk around. Let's just start it up just so you could hear it.
And she's alive. Just pop the bonnet back on.
Yeah, drive this car back home. Yes, it hardly pokes out at all. Got big 6 spotlights to go on the front here that will cover all that up. I know some people say don't bother, let's make another grille, which I might do as well, especially if I do the SBA. I need something just smooth there. Ain't going to be able to pass out with a 6 spotlights sticking out the front. Finish off the fuel cap at some point. I'm going to 3D print something, I think, for that. That's my idea. Yeah, we've got the lights, and we've got to finish off the rear tailgate at the bottom home. We've got the bump on there and stuff like that. But yes, I lost my unit a while ago, so now we're in our single garage, and there's only so much we can do in so much time we got, and space wise. But thanks for all the support, everyone. There's a little update.